So, I have been absent for a while for kind of a reason. Been slightly busy here. So, I just thought I'd check in with you guys. But I wanted to share these tomato plants. It's a balmy 45 degrees out today, so it's kind of a crusty day. And so, I just wanted to share the successful, loving touch of what a woman can create in a garden. Oh, wait, crap. This is all one guy's work. Greetings, everybody. Aaron with Christian Men Going Their Own Way. I thought I should check in here and put my foot in my mouth as usual. So, just kind of giving an overview of what I've done this whole summer. I've been out in the garden raising tomatoes, and some of these got heavy enough to knock the fences over. I think the last video I did, these tomatoes were like a foot tall or less, 6 inches. And it's been a good growing year. We're going to get close to freezing, but not quite. So I'm going to go inside tonight and do some more canning or make pasta sauce. But I just wanted to show you guys the loving touch and successful gardening practices of a woman. Oh, correction, a man. There's roughly 275 plants in here. These are Black Beauty tomatoes. And I overplanted, because of about this time of year, we get cold, rainy weather, and it literally just destroys the tomato plants. And the tomatoes don't need hardly any water, contrary to what people do with them, and they always get vine rot. And this vine rot just started showing up here about a week ago, so it's about the end of the growing season, which is good. And I've only watered these plants about 4 or 5 times, and we haven't had much rain up here either. So it is what it is, I guess. So I've got a lot of canning to do if these plants survive the next couple of weeks. But some of these, this whole row is 7 feet tall plus, and a lot of them have tipped over because they got too tall, so they're 8 and 9 feet tall. Pretty good year. We've had a lot of sunlight up here. We'll go over here to the sea of squash. There's the potato patch. I parked a couple of buses over here for a wind block, a west wind block. But then the corn took over and grew in the field right here. So, yeah, this potatoes died off and let her go. So that's how that happens. And so here's the sea of squash. I really overplanted here. This has been an amazing production this year. And some of these squashes are 15 inches long. These are butternuts. There's no way in someone's chewing on my leaves. No way in the world I could eat all this food. But I overplanted, like I said, overplanted in case there was bad weather. Since Uncle Sam, the little bitch Uncle Sam, has control of our weather. They can create a land hurricane down in Iowa, 100 miles wide, wipe out the corn. These squash, these are Boston Marrow. They were only supposed to be 30 pounds, and most of them look like they were only supposed to be 15 pounds. It looks like some of them are going to push 40 plus. But I've actually enjoyed this. It's pretty cool to see the work of your hands prosper. And well, this is the way it was in the beginning. And of course, I guess the woman thought she could do better and had a conversation and listened to the snake. So these are quite large here. There's some blue Hubbard in the middle section. But I have spent my whole summer out here keeping this thing going. all of this. So, wow, he's getting large too. Just to give you a reference, here's my hand, and these are like the size of 2 basketballs, or basketball and a half. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. I should probably find a source for it. But yeah, my onions got lost there. They're in the grass somewhere. So back to my mug here. Things are kind of holding steady here in the U.S. for all you foreigners that might be listening. Kind of steadily circling the drain, as someone would say. And I guess I haven't thought about much of what I wanted to say. I want to talk about the, I'm going to have to dedicate a video to the Christian psychopaths out there that think God has blessed this country to go destroy other nations. And the people that talk like that and go to church and profess Christ are nothing but psychopaths. And that's your whole tradcon or tradcuck mentality packaged, rolled into one. It's just complete psychological spaghetti narcissism in their head. So just makes me want to throw up when I have a conversation with people like that think God has blessed one nation because they wrote a constitution, or somebody did, that has the name of God in it. Are you kidding me? Or professes to have the name of God in it. Are you people freaking crazy? And then you go pay your taxes and send your boys overseas to go blow up other nations and people that have not touched you, and you're nothing but mercenaries. You're paid murderers. So I'll get off that subject right here, because it turned into a whole can of worms with that one. But I don't know, it's just disgusting. But the writing's on the wall for a cashless society. It's here. It's just waiting to be, we're being groomed for the cashless society. That's probably the easiest way I can say it. My left arm is getting weak here as usual. So I don't know how fast this thing is going to come in or what, but there's a lot of good guys on YouTube following the Fed's interaction with the cryptocurrency world, and they're pumping and dumping it, and I don't know, it's interesting to see all this unfold. And as a Christian, you got to wake up and realize that this thing's knocking on our door. The end times are approaching quickly, and so I've made the choice to take things seriously and try to prepare and live, try to do the best with my weeds, but try to live off the land. And it's all a lot of work. I mean, I spent my whole summer out here, and this is, I couldn't hire anybody because no one wanted to do this kind of thing. So so the loving touch of a woman is pretty much transduced or reduced today to nothing but chaos, destruction, and drama. So that's your loving woman touch. And I'm sure there's a few out there that aren't quite like that, but don't know where you're at. So anyways, I thought I should check in with you guys. I am going to go blend a whole bunch of tomatoes down in a paste and start making pasta sauce and chili. So there we go. That's all I have for now. Keep your heads up. The kingdom is coming. And Aaron here with Christian Men Going Their Own Way, signing off.